Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. My videos are about love, infinity, energy, creation, because this is who we are. We're infinite creators, we're infinite energy, we're infinite love. So the video got cut off, but that's fine. So I'm talking about the vicious cycle, stress, and what it is. So it's all this negativity, right? Starts past stress, leads to present stress, future stress. But let's start where we're supposed to, which is past stress. So I was just talking in the previous video about what that is, all this negative emotion, all this negative cognitive load, all this stuff, all these previous events, all this trauma that's there in the back of our minds being unaddressed, repressed emotions, repressed events, repressed emotions, suppressed emotions, unaddressed issues, unsolved issues, unprocessed information that's just static, that is just noise, background noise, that's just friction. There is this destructive energy which is just vibrating at a low level that we need to address. Is the shadow. You see, I have spoken about what the shadow is and all these things. So it's all this. We need to address it. We need to disintegrate the shadow. We need to destroy it. We need to just come to terms with it. And it starts with the past, the previous events. Remember, they're fantasies and illusions. They already happened. So we just recall them and we relieve them. And there is an emotional attachment to it, a cognitive load, an emotional energy attached to it. And we need to relieve them and we need to heal. Because if we don't, then that stress from the past, this fantasy, this illusion that already passed, this is memory, it gets relieved and relieved in the present, and then it becomes present stress. This is why it's a vicious cycle, because past stress leads to present stress and then future stress. So we need to end the cycle. We need to break the cycle. We need to transform this energy into positive energy. The stress needs to be released. Stress needs to be released. And the way we do that is with healing. We heal, and we heal with our heart, our energy. So we stare at the sun and the energy comes in, and then we can deal with the emotion. We can deal with the pain. We can deal with the suffering. And we do that by engaging our energy, our heart energy. So we love the situation, we accept it, we come to terms with it. We come to terms with it, we accept it, we forgive, we're grateful for the event and the experience because it has shaped us. It has turned us into who we are, infinite eternal beings, light spherical beings. So we love it, we understand that it's just part of our experience here on earth. You know, it shaped us. It's just made us who we are, identity and true self. So we have our dimensions. Remember, we have our dimensions and our boundaries. So all this past stress is just that. Is there to be addressed, to be resolved, you know, to be released, to be disintegrated, to be dispersed, to be dispelled, to be countered, to be addressed, to just be dissipated, fully destroyed, fully addressed, fully disintegrated. So the shadow gets disintegrated, right? The unconscious mind becomes conscious, and we are aware of these previous events, this trauma, and we address it. And we do that with the heart energy, with the love, healing, recovering, accepting, forgiving, understanding, with this beautiful energy, gratitude, self-reflection. We just go deep in ourselves and just deload and decharge all this negativity. We just deal with it, and then the shadow goes away. The unconscious mind is just not unconscious anymore. We're conscious about who we are, and it makes us extremely powerful. And this is, you see, the transformation, because I have spoken about this in Inside Out transformation and what that means. You know, the deeper you go into your memories, the more profound the transformation, the metamorphosis into who we are as spherical light beings. Infinite energy, infinite creation, which is who we are. We're eternal compasses, we're eternal sundials. This is who we are, we're spherical light beings. This is a predominant theme of my talks. This is the ethos of who I am and who we are as a species. We're infinite energy, we're spherical light beings. Just like the spherical light being that the earth and the sun is with our electromagnetic field of creation. This is who we are. And this is why stress is there, so we address it. Because we're energy, we shatter illusions, and we render fantasies obsolete. You see all these fantasies, all these illusions, all this trauma coming in the way of an illusion, because doesn't exist anymore, it's just a memory. And then that renders fantasies. If it's unaddressed, then the present life becomes a fantasy, and all is driven by this pain and all this inaction and all this suffering and all this fear. And then we just have this fantasy taking over our lives. you see, and the future is just pessimistic and it's bad because of all these fears. But because these are fantasies, we are electrical, we shatter fantasies. We're compass, we shatter fantasies and destroy illusions. Why? Because we're energetic, our heartbeat, you see, generates a resonance field. And our force field destroys things with a heart energy. So we destroy this low frequency, all this static, all this noise, all this low vibration, all this fear, all this stuff goes away, it gets disintegrated, it gets destroyed because we're taking action with love and we address them with healing. You see, the fantasy just gets destroyed, gets disintegrated. We shatter the fantasy, we shatter the illusion. It doesn't have a hold over us anymore because we're love, we're infinite creation. So we move away from this vicious cycle into a beautiful virtuous cycle of love where there is no stress. The memories of the past, a purposeful life, you see? The memories of the past are just memories. They're not fantasies, they're not illusions. They're just experiences that we had, events that allow us to understand who we are, true self energy, infinite energy, purposeful energy, creation, loving creatures, light spherical beings, a heartful species, a benevolent species, metamorphosized, fully transformed into our true identity, our true self, which is infinite energy, infinite love, creation. So the present is not stressful. We don't have a stress present. It's a beautiful presence because we disintegrated the shadow. The unconscious is addressed. We don't have all this negativity in the background. It's not there anymore. They're just like experiences that are positive. Actually, and we start loving them. And that's the beauty of love, you see? Purposeful love. We love those previous experiences and we are actually grateful for them because it made us who we are. And we needed that to have the strength, the courage, the bravery in our hearts to heal and take action today. Because you know what? That used to be the case for me and that happened to me but that shaped me. And I am stronger now, and this is why my true self is clear, and I take action every day, and I'm purposeful, and I create, and my dreams come true because I became stronger as a result of all this stress. And this is how we break the pattern, this is how we break the mold, this is how we break this vicious cycle, and it becomes a virtuous cycle where there is no stress. The past is just beautiful, the present is beautiful, and the future is beautiful. And this is how it is and the way it would always be. This will never change. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my mind. Remember who we are. We're infinite eternal compasses. We're infinite eternal sundials. This is who we are. We're infinite eternal creators. We're the citizenry of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. This is who we are and who we always be. This will never change. I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. I'm going to be making a lot of videos today. Have a wonderful day.